Okay, I'm trying to adjust the lighting. I don't know if that helps or not. Don't know why I'm having problems with lighting lately. Alright. What's our highest priority for tomorrow? Yep. We're all feeling that one right now. The haunt. Alright. And what do we need to be mindful of and prepare for? We have viewers that are from Lebanon. Hope they're okay. What to be mindful of and prepare for? LA's corruptor on the bottom. Alright. Ace of Swords is right under that, the consummating. Sword of Destiny, Truth and Clarity. The Corruptor, Seven of Chalices. The Corruptor is the master of sophistry. Superficially, your current reasoning seems plausible, but it's fallacious. The Corruptor is a spirit who appears to you now as a threshold guardian, cautioning you to redirect yourself. The Corruptor personifies the pursuit of wisdom that derails into folly, wealth that leads to poverty, the sowing of seeds that becomes desolation, seeking dominance but finding subjugation. It is peace that becomes war, or well-intentioned grace that becomes ugliness. The Corruptor is illusionary success and wishful thinking. You're dreaming big but acting small. We see the allegory of the seven sins, the pig of gluttony, the snake for envy, peacock for pride, snail for sloth, lion for wrath, toad for avarice, and the goat for lust. The symbology here is taken from the 18th century. Do not act on impulse. When the Corruptor appears to you, rethink that idea you've been contemplating. It may not be prudent. Also, pay closer scrutiny to your environment. There are poisons around. The Seven of Chalices is falsehood appearing as truth. This spirit appearing to you is a warning that misleading perceptions abound. That is the underlying energy for tomorrow. So take it from me, whatever you hear on the news about what happened there, don't buy it. Because there is truth and clarity. Everything's being revealed. It is the apocalypse. Underlying, or the overall energy for tomorrow, Archangel of Glory. King of Scepters. The King of Scepters is the Archangel of Glory, who holds up the torch beckoning you to pursue greater scholarship or cultivation of the arts. The Archangel of Glory is the divine teacher of the arts and all forms of academia. This is the angel now by your side to facilitate success in artistic, literary, academic, or scholarly endeavors, appearing to you as a spirit guide for career success. Ignis Aurum Probat, Fire Test Gold. And the contender, Five of Scepters. The contender is the spirit of a zero-sum game. This is the spirit appearing before you when you face competition. This is the battle, the contention you fight for domination. This is a spirit who helps you through a rivalry for supremacy. There is strife in your world, and the contender is the spirit here to help you navigate that strife. So pursuing academics in one form or another. And navigating strife. That's the overall energy. Highest priority, the haunt, Nine of Swords. Restful sleep eludes a figure. Boy, do I know that one lately. Who sits upright in bed, face buried in hand, in slight fetal position. The astrological glyphs of the planets and signs stitched into the bedding signify the fate, circumstances, and consequences of your own action that you now lie in, or inaction. Those are my words. This is also how you feel. You are haunted and bound by your fate. Behind the slatted wall of swords is a dark-horned shadow. The shadow is the haunt. The background is the endless illusion of space, a seemingly endless, spacious, checkered room, emblematic of hermetic duality, that leads through the archway to an endless hall. As Aleister Crowley calls it, this is the cathedral of the damned. This is anxiety personified. Anxiety about what your future holds because, at least for the moment, your perception of your present is bleak. And yet what the imagery of the Nine of Swords card reflects back to show you is that your perception is an illusion of space. You feel despair over the cruelty in this world, and you are not wrong. But you are wrong about your helplessness. The haunt is the haunting of our own past actions or inactions, our inner demons that we have not resolved, our regrets, and the actions we have taken both against others and against ourselves. The haunt is also your spirit ally, and an appearance during divination made by the haunt could be a beneficent spirit detecting malefic energies or psychic poison arrows in your vicinity, alerting you to such a presence. Thus, the haunt is often assigned to conduct a full spiritual cleansing, banishing, and to engage in more proactive shielding or personal protection rituals. And I don't know if any of you have studied any anything in the witchcraft realm, but the lesser banishing ritual. But I think this is mostly the malefic energies, I think, are behind what's going on. The remote viewers saw what happened today in Lebanon in their forecast. One of them, Rock Archie, I believe, picked up on cargo containers, and they contained explosives. And it wasn't little, it was really big. But that's all he could see. We may have just seen, and it was in a port. He may have picked up on what happened today, possibly. Okay, everybody, we're all this card, the Wounded Warrior card, 9 of Scepters, the Malaise. The malaise is the questioning of purpose and why we suffer. It is the wearing away of vitality and innocence when we've seen too much suffering in this physical world. When the spirit of the malaise appears to you, engage in grand strategy. Summon all your power within you and direct it outward now. The 9 of Scepters is the spirit of great strength. This is also the personification of malice, reflecting back at you so you can see clearly your own feelings of debility or weakening health. This is the spirit of despair, pessimism, and cynicism. Do not reduce yourself to feelings of apathy. Feeling feelings and passions, even when they hurt, are the necessary gauntlets to overcome, so that wisdom and transcendence might be attained. Note the resilience of the figure in the imagery. The 9 of Scepters is a powerful key against debility, weakening, or despair. The malaise appears to remind you of the powerful defensive magic that you are capable of conjuring to protect yourself and to revitalize what has been depleted. The malaise can be a sign that you need to take better care at shielding yourself. So, double warnings about shielding ourselves. Double time. So, yeah, don't believe what you hear on the news. For sure. Anyway, I love you guys. And our thoughts are with you over in Lebanon.